So hello everyone, today we are going to speak about 7 business blogging mistakes and their easy fixes. Whether you have only just decided to launch a blog for your business or you have been blogging for a while, this presentation will help you prevent from falling victim to some of the most common business blogging mistakes and teach you how to fix the blogging mistakes you might already be guilty of making. So consider it is sort of a business blogging first aid kit and get ready to start applying some blogging band-aids. So let me explain first what is blogging means. Blogging is it's creating remarkable content. It's one of the major components of inbound marketing, and also it's one of the best ways to generate a steady flow of fresh content is by publishing a business blog. So now we're moving to their first marketing business mistake, which is not integrating your blog with your main website. Your blog is published on its own domain, separate from your company's main website. But even worse, your blog is published on the free blogging platforms, domains such as Blogger, Typepad, or WordPress. But let me explain why it's not good, why it hurts. Not integrating your business blog with your company's main website can be damaging for several reasons. Okay. The first reason is search engine optimization, or SEO. One of the biggest benefits of business blogging is its impact on search engine optimization, because each new blog article you publish creates a new web page that can be indexed in search engines to help you get found online. You really want your business blog to be associated with your main website. That way, any SEO juice you generate from your blog will automatically benefit your corporate website as well. So, hosting your blog on a free platform URL like, for example, company blog, WordPress, will only guarantee that SEO credit you have built gets applied to the blogging platform, not your own website. So the second reason is branding. There are a few negative associated with hosting your blog separate from your main website that affect your company's branding. First, even if you link to the blog from your website's main navigation, your site visitors will get sent to a completely different website, which may not expose design and branding elements consistent with your main website and may result in confusion. Furthermore, sending site visitors to a blog on a free platform can result in the perception of your brand as unprofessional or unreliable. And the last one is centralization. Even though your blog is hosted on a separate URL, let's say you have purchased a unique domain like thisismyblog.com and linked to it from the main navigation of your company website. While this is a better practice, you are still sending site visitors away from your main website. This is counterintuitive, as usually the goal is to attract visitors to your main website by using your blog as both. Ultimately, you want all of their engagement to happen on your main website, and you want your blog visitors to associate your blog with your brand name. But there are a few solutions that can help you to fix. So our recommendation of this presentation of the ideal home for your blog is on a subdomain of your main website, like blog.website.com. Another good alternative is to put your blog in a folder of your main website, like the name of your website.com/blog. So both of these options will allow your corporate website to benefit from the search engine optimization advantages your blog will generate. The only difference between these two is that a subdomain will allow you to set up your blog as slightly independent from the main website, though this contributes to SEO advantages, which affords you some additional flexibility regarding the blog's layout and design. So the second marketing mistake is publishing too much content about you. the content you publish on your blog is too heavily focused on you, your products, your services, your achievements, and why you're awesome. And it's seriously lacking fruit leadership. Let me explain why it hurts. Publishing product or company focused content is okay only if you limit it to a company news and products blog. For the purposes of this presentation, um, let's focus on business blogging, through which you're hoping to exhibit thought leadership and expertise. In this type of blogging, you will get dinged by too much product focused or company centric content. If people are visiting your blog expecting to find educational content and all they find is you talking about how great your products and services are, you're not going to accomplish the same goals or attract as many readers as you would like if you publish thought leadership based content. So, but don't worry, here is a few solutions, easy fixes. So, change the way you think about content for your blog. Take a look at the presentation on the previous page that shows different types of content and which is more share worthy. Instead of creating product focused content for your blog that is uniquely to get shared, consider spending more time on educational, on data driving content, thought provoking content. Relative to your industry that has a better chance of spreading. Content relative to your industry that has a better chance of spreading. So here's a few examples of thought leadership driving content, which are industry market data, reports based on the industry research, content that educates, and etc. By creating these types of content, you'll start establishing your blog as a resource on a particular topic related to your industry, because people are more likely to share content that is educational in nature. Your content will have the capacity to reach a larger audience of potential customers. As a result, people will start to associate your business with being an industry expert, translating to more credibility and trust in the products, services you have to offer. Okay, so the third marketing mistake is posting off or unfocused content. So your blog is organized all over the place and lack a concrete unified theme. It hurts because without a clearly definable purpose and focus, your blog will suffer. If you're expecting to generate a community of subscribers, readers, and fans that you're hoping to someday nurture into paying customers, you need to give them a reason to keep coming back. There is no doubt about it. People like guarantee. When people visit, for example, HubSpot's internet inbound marketing blog, they come to find resources about inbound marketing because that is the focus of the blog, and over time that is what they come to expect. And here is the four solutions for this problem. So it's about time you decided on a focus topic for your blog. Spend some time figure out what that is and keep that focus in mind every time you create blog content. So the first tip for defining your blog focus is think about the goals of your blog. What are you trying to accomplish by publishing a blog? The second one is generate a list of keywords that describe your industry, products, or service and see if that helps you come up with a focal point. The third one, is there a specific industry related topic on which you or your business can share expertise or knowledge? And the last one, what does your audience want? Ultimately, you are trying to attract certain audience for your blog. Think about the person persons or person of your ideal customers and consider what information they might be looking for that might lead them to your blog and ultimately your product service offering. So, your blog is a monotonous stream of the same type of content, offering no variety and boring your reader to death. Why it hurts? While people crave consistency and focus on blog, you also need to keep them interested by varying the way in which you present information. The most engaging blogs offer content to their readers in many ways. People like to consume information differently and by not offering variety, you are limiting the reach of your content only to people who like consuming information in one specific way. Plus, in a one-track blog can get really boring. So, easy fix. Variety is the spice of life, so start spicing up your blog by introducing content variety. Think outside the box and brainstorm a style bank of different types of content you can create for your blog. Here's a few types of blog content. For example, text-based copy, charts and graphs, cartoons, infographics, questions and answers, videos, and etc. etc. So the next marketing mistake is um, failing to encourage engagement and conversation. Your blog is one-way platform for your idea, offering no way for you and your readers to engage in conversation, interact and provide feedback or insightful commentary. So why it hurts? Just as you tend to hate the guy at the cocktail party, for example, who talks about only himself without letting you get a word, no one likes a blog that suffocates some conversation and engagement. Blogging is a social and treating your blog like a megaphone instead of a platform for two-way communication will suck the life out of it. Okay, so remember that your blog readers are critical to the success of your blog and treat them as such. By publishing a blog, you are also creating a community of potential customers, and these prospects like to be heard. Take the following steps to make sure you're fostering interaction on your blog. First one is keep comments open. Don't close the comments on your blog. They are essential to facilitating conversation about your blog content. The second one is don't moderate comments. Moderating comments will only deter people from commenting in the first place. Don't fear negative comments. People are nicer than you think, and embrace feedback as a constructive criticism. If you want to take extra precautions, publish a page that outlines your blog comment policy and encourage people to comment intelligently and respectfully. So, the third one is allow commenters to provide an identifying URL. While there is no longer any true SEO benefits to link their left in the blog comments, enabling commenters to identify themselves with a URL is always a considerate and appreciated capability for readers. The fourth one, monitor and reply to comments. Keep track of the conversation that takes place on your blog by monitoring comments. Replying when appropriate will show your readers you're invested in the community. You have created the care about what they have to contribute. Next one, listen to feedback and respond appropriately. Have you noticed that your readers aren't responding well to a particular topic or type of content? Show them you are listening to by improving and modifying your blog's content based on their feedback. And the last one is directly encourage engagement by asking questions. Directly promote interaction by posing questions within your blog content. Ask readers how they feel about the topic, if they have any additional insight or advice, or can point readers to other resources they have come across related to the topic. So the next one is ignoring low-hanging fruit. You have overlooked several additions to your blog that provide a lot of value and take little effort to implement. While it hurts, not considering low-hanging fruit for your blog can prevent it from creating a lot of added value. For example, if you are neglected to add a subscribe button, you're probably to your blog uh, you're probably missing out generating on a ton of new subscribers. Haven't added social sharing buttons to your blog articles? Then you're probably not making it as easy as possible for readers to share your content with their networks, squandering your blog content's chances of reaching as large an audience as possible. Keep in mind that the more you spoon feed your readers by putting options right in front of them, the more likely they are to share your content and become engaged. The first easy fix is start evaluating your blog, looking for opportunities to enhance it by adding low-hanging fruit. So the first one is RSS subscribe button. This is probably the most important low-hanging fruit item for your blog. Add an RSS button that links to your blog and RSS feed to the top uh, of your blog site, so it can be easily located by readers. Also add an option to subscribe via email, since not everyone uses the RSS reader to consume blog content. You will be surprised at how many more blog subscribers you will generate. So here is a small example. At this right sidebar you can see the subscribe option. So the next one is social sharing buttons. Make sure every blog article you publish is equipped with social sharing button to make it easy for people to share your content in social media. But buttons to share on Facebook and Twitter are must-haves. But you can also add buttons for LinkedIn and other social networks according to your preferences or the specific social networks your audience populates. So here's a small example of social sharing buttons. Is a tweet and share Facebook. The third one is search box. So encourage readers to spend additional time on your blog by enabling them to easily search for other blog content. This can easily be accomplished by adding a search box to the header and or sidebar of your blog. So here as you can see a search option. So the next one is tagging and meta descriptions. Tags, meta tags, and meta descriptions are easy to add, yet also easy to overlook. Adding tags to your content will help your readers sift through your content, and while meta tags and descriptions aren't as important for SEO as they used to be, they can still be useful. One reason when posting links to content on such social sites like Facebook and LinkedIn, the meta description is often pulled in automatically. Adding a brief description will help to better promote your content on these sites and encourage more people to click. So the last one is, but not the least, is keyword-rich, attention-grabbing title. Okay, because the title of your blog content is usually the first thing people see, make sure it's descriptive and grabs the attention of potential readers, because your blog title also serves as your content's H1 header tag. Make title is keyword-rich for maximum SEO benefits. So here's also another easy fixes that I didn't add to the presentation because I think it's quite obvious. For example, photos and images. So adding photos and images to your blog content is one of the simplest ways. So the next one is lists. Your blog should have a main theme but it will usually also contain different subtopics of content that can be assigned to categories. So social media connection options, uh, and calls to action. Your blog has tremendous potential to convert your site visitors into leads for your business. So make sure your every blog post you publish include a CTA that sends readers to a landing page with a form of an offer. You should also include CTAs in the sidebar at the top of your blog. We'll discuss CTAs in conversation. Okay, sure. So here's all uh, business marketing mistakes and easy fixes that will help you um, to create a very good blog. So thank you for your watching, and I hope you really like it.